Hey everybody, it's David at David in Progress. So we retired at the age of 56 about a year ago, around this time. And the reactions to this decision have been, well, let's just say interesting. So today I want to talk about that. I want to talk about some of the most surprising reactions we have received about our early retirement decision and how that reflects on the financial independence mindset that many people have. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's David at David in Progress, where we talk about financial independence, retiring early, and doing your best to live your best life now from the perspective of someone who is working really hard to do all those things. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, and for subscribing. I'll never forget one of the first times I was out in a group of people and we were talking about my situation. I had been laid off and I got some videos about that. And someone asked me, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm just going to do what I want. We've decided to early retire. And I will just never forget the look in the eyes of that person. There were no words said, but I could see in her eyes just the turning to figuring out what in the world I had just said. In my mind, I pictured all kinds of scenarios going on, but basically it came out to just this person could not comprehend the idea of someone who had just been laid off, who was smiling and talking about, hey, they were going to just early retire. That was one of the first reactions. Another one we got, probably most common, was the offhand, well, must be nice. Well, I'll have to tell you, it is nice. That going to Costco on a Monday instead of a weekend and no crowds there, fantastic. The trips we've taken, the things that we've done, yes, it has absolutely been nice. And that is a very common surface level reaction, that being able to retire early is just pure luck. But what people don't realize, that the opportunity to retire earlier than traditional dates like we've done was a years ago decision. Sacrifice we started making 20, 30 years ago that have led up to this moment. Another reaction that I heard several times was, well, you must be rich. And these are from people in very similar economic circumstances that I am. A lot of them making or having had made much more money than I have. It is not about winning the lottery and suddenly being rich. It is really about those decisions that you make with your finances over a long period of time. The being out of debt, controlling your expenses, all those things that make it possible to retire early. Spoiler alert, we did not win the lottery. We just planned and worked hard to get to this opportunity. Reaction 3, and one of the most common, is a sudden jump to, what are you going to do about healthcare? And if you watch my other videos talking about my health situation, you can understand that healthcare is something that has been on our radar throughout this entire journey. And healthcare is not a secret. You can go to healthcare.gov, look up how much your healthcare may cost, and start doing that years in advance to when you might want to retire or retire early, and just plan for it. That's what we did. We have been planning for the big what ifs with our healthcare through HSA. Got a video about that. And through additional savings to allow for that potential healthcare crisis, which I actually experienced in that first half of this year. One of the most surprising reactions so far in my early retirement, when I tell people about it, is actually a non-reaction. Those 3 reactions, the you must be rich, it must be nice, and what about healthcare, are all things that I kind of expected. One thing that surprised me that I did not expect is one lack of reaction, the lack of curiosity. I can honestly say I cannot think of a single person that said, wow, that is fantastic. How did you do that? Can you teach me or show me some resources to make it happen? See, we didn't stumble into this early retirement. It was years of planning, years of learning, and years of action. All things that every single person has access to do. So how did we actually do it? I've got so many videos on this. It is about avoiding debt, saving at a high rate, and living below your means. And within that secret sauce, to put it all together, it takes education and action. It's really something that everyone has access to. I firmly believe that financial independence, retiring early, and reaching a point where you don't have to worry as much about money that is available to anyone. It's a mindset difference, mindset plus action. And you too can experience it. Early retirement is possible. It's not magic, it's mindset. It is something that is out there and available to anyone. And if you're not an early retirement person, financial independence is also within your grasp. If you're someone retiring at a traditional age, retiring with abundance is also within your grasp. And I can help you. Watch my videos, watch the videos of other people that are doing this, and then, as I always say, take massive action. Are you on track to early retirement or to be financially independent? If you are and it feels great, leave a comment. If you're not already there already, I hope you get to experience some of these surprising reactions. And I hope you get the opportunity to talk to other people about how you became financially independent and you were able to retire early. I want to thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for being part of David in Progress. Don't forget, give that thumbs up, do that like, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And just thank you so much for being a part of David in Progress.